here in Nigeria, I just realized that they are working just like Kwame Dazi. You go to his FM every weekday. That is how they are working. Every single day, like a 9 to 5 kind of work.
The matter job hot. Assembly diloto. Hey! Aye.
The Ghanaian movie industry is wasting talent. And this is coming from actress Gloria Safo. Gloria Safo has thrown a huge bomb into our space and it has got lots of people talking. Actor and also skit maker, as well as poet, rapper, comedian, and all of that, Jeffrey Nortey, has also added his voice to the conversation. Aside the fact that Gloria Safo posted on her socials, she has also granted an interview. The full details are here live on Roland Report. Make sure you subscribe, share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. If you are watching, know that Shagzy has got us covered. If you're a driver, people are cashing out. Don't be left out. Download the app, sign up with just 20 Ghana cedis, and you will enjoy commission-free rides. And if you're a rider, you want your best, safe, secure, and affordable ride on the market, then know that Shagzy has got you covered. Officer Desert is holding us down, and let's go straight into the conversation. So, like I said, Gloria Safo has thrown a food for thought in our space, and according to her, Charlie, the rate at which the Nigerians are working in the movie industry, Ghana, we are sleeping and wasting talent. Captured on My Jaw Online says, Ghanaian movie industry, wasting talent. Gloria Safo. Ghanaian actress Gloria Safo has vented her displeasure over the state of Ghana's film industry, comparing its stagnation to the buoyancy of Nigeria's movie sector. In an Instagram post she published on July 15, 2025, Safo said the talents of most Ghanaian actors who could be thriving elsewhere, particularly in Nigeria, are wasting away in Ghana. Honestly, if you're in Nigeria as an actor, you would realize that you've really wasted your talent back in Ghana, she wrote. As in, people are shooting on a daily basis, back to back non-stop. Meanwhile, in my country, producers struggle to even shoot one film in a year. Safo described the situation as crazy and totally disheartening, questioning what had gone wrong in an industry that used to flourish. What has happened to our industry? And that is what she said. Talents are being wasted. Lord, mercy, Lord, she added. In a caption accompanying her post, Safo elaborated her concerns, noting that friends, family, and fans had long been telling her that she was wasting her talent in Ghana. This must be looked at seriously. Look, there are lots and lots of talent wasting in Ghana year by year. Trust me, she wrote. I'm just here recommending people left, right, center, because I know what we have back in my country. I know, Gloria intimated. She praised the opportunities available in Nigeria, where she believes many Ghanaian talents could thrive in the right support, or with the right support. Great talents who will do exceptionally well in Nigeria, man. And there are people to push them to. But in our case, oh my heart, she added. Safo also reflected on the past, saying the situation was once the opposite. It was the other way around just some few years ago. So what happened? What really happened? Or is it numbers or what? She asked. And the post is also captured. And also she suggested that actors may have to take matters into their own hands by producing films themselves. Gloria Safo is a celebrated Ghanaian actress on television, presenter, best known for her role in hit television series Efira. She gained wider recognition after starring in Shirley Frimpong Mansell's The Perfect Picture 10 years later, a performance that won her Best Supporting Actress award at the 2020 Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Awards. Over the years, she has become a vocal advocate for industry growth and development of our local talents. Safo remarks have struck a chord with many in the entertainment industry, sparking a fresh conversation about the challenges facing Ghana's film sector and urgent need for a reform. This is what came from Gloria Safo. I mean, even in an interview with Kwame Dazi on Hit FM's Daybreak Hit, she elaborated her point in terms of what she thinks might be the problem or why she made that particular post. Let's go and watch this video. When we come back, Jeffrey Nortey also has added his voice in a different direction, and I would want us to look into that one as well.
Well, I mean, if you have followed me closely, you would know that this is something that I have always been talking about, always been hammering, on, and always trying to raise some kind of awareness and push an agenda which is not pushing. Well, just recently I had opportunity to come to Nigeria to film, and as I got here, I've been here for the past 3 weeks or more.
Okay.
And I mean, I didn't just come here to film. I came here to also find out what exactly they are doing here that, is making them progress and, shoot and feed the public, the world back to back like that. So I came here to also probe and I know what I can also, take from here to Ghana.
Great.
Because this is something that is really on my heart. So I kept asking questions. I asked a lot of questions, and I'm told, I mean, over here in Nigeria, I just realized that they are working just like Kwame Dazi. You go to his FM every weekday. That is how they are working. Every single day, like a 9 to 5 kind of job that they are doing. They only go for breaks. They only go for vacations and probably come back to shoot every single week. And I also realized, trust me, so whatever I said, it doesn't mean that Nigerians don't have issues here. They do.
Okay.
They do have issues here as well. But you see, I just realized that most of the Nigerian actors here they are working back to back. If an actor finishes this week, he or she is being booked to the other production. So from here to here to here to here, they don't rest unless you want to have a break.
Well, that is Gloria Safo for you. What is Jeffrey Nortey also saying? He says bigger faces don't always bring bigger money. Jeffrey Nortey slams casting in Ghana's film industry. Ghanaian actor and comedian Jeffrey Nortey has expressed frustration over what he described as an unfair trend in the local film industry where loyal, lesser-known actors are sidelined once producers secure bigger budgets. In a social media post, Jeffrey criticized some filmmakers for abandoning dependable and dedicated talent in favor of more popular faces when financing is no longer an issue. According to him, this practice is not only disheartening but also damaging to the growth and authenticity of the industry. This is a quote. He says, "It's really disheartening how some Ghanaian filmmakers operate. When fans are low, they call on the familiar, dependable faces. People who push their project, promote them tirelessly, and show up with full commitment," he wrote. "But the moment they secure the budget they've been chasing, they suddenly upgrade and go for the actors they've always dreamed of working with, completely sidelining those who held them down when no one else would." Jeffrey, who has earned praise for his roles in both drama and comedy, argued that the visibility and success of many productions often hinge on the efforts of less celebrated actors who promote their work relentlessly. It's often the so-called lesser-known actors who go all out, constantly posting, engaging fans, and doing everything they can to help a film succeed. Visibility doesn't come from status alone, it comes from effort, he added. The actor further challenged the belief that casting bigger names automatically guarantee commercial success. Let's be clear, bigger faces don't always bring bigger money. I stand to be corrected. Filmmaking goes beyond star power. If we keep sacrificing loyalty for clout, we will keep building a shallow industry with no real roots, he added. Nortey, known for his performance in The Storm, Terminus, Heaven, among others, has steadily risen through the ranks of Ghana's entertainment scene. His versatility across film and television and stage, along with his social media presence, has earned him loyal fan base. And yes, this is what was also captured with Jeffrey Nortey with this particular movie and Ghana's film industry conversation. Now, let me tackle from Gloria Safo's own before I come to Jeffrey Nortey's own. For me, I think yes, they both have a case. But then there are other reservations that may also be attached to this whole conversation. Let's look at this way. Gloria Safo is slamming Ghanaian movie producers for not working right, if that is how I understand it. Because when you go to Nigeria, they are working on a daily basis. It is like 9 to 5 for them, day in, day out. Producers are shooting, they are shooting, they are shooting, they are shooting. And therefore, filmmakers are also working from all departments. But when you come to Ghana, talents are wasting out. It is true. It is true, but you see, sometimes the technicalities attached to some of these things are the main reason why we will go back and blame ourselves. You see, the movie industry, is evolving. And it is evolving to a certain level that some of our people do not understand. A typical example is what is going on in Kumasi, where Dr. Likey Dems, when you go to Kumasi, they shoot almost every day. Even if it is not every day, the number of times they produce in a week is crazy. But at the end of the day, you have some people stigmatizing them, talking ill about their form of production. Yes, it may not be up to some people's standard or certain standard some people would want to feature in. But then they are still keeping the hope alive. It is out of some of these efforts that we still have a vibrant or some sort of vibrant movie industry. So like you said in your presentation, perhaps it is about time actors also understand that the movie producer role, it is not only the birthright of some people, but sometimes it is actors who also rise to be movie producers. When you go to Nigeria, most of these people that you are calling that they are shooting day in, day out, day in, day out, all of them are actors. All of them are actors who own their movie production company. And again, when you come to Ghana, like she is comparing, you see, there is also that notion of, oh, we mu dey local, yeah, dey international, we mu dey local. And so more from who international, you need to shoot a movie. You don't have anything to shoot a movie. Even if you do, you are very reluctant on the kind of people you would want to bring. But the same comparison, when we go to the other side that you are comparing to, you realize that there are some veterans that here we have abandoned our own, that these young movie producers or actors are collaborating with. When was the last time somebody had a production, a young person had a production and featured the likes of Chewamo or Mamed Dokunomo or all these veterans in the space? They have totally been abandoned. Big thanks to the people who are doing stage productions. They are the ones that are employing the services of the likes of Fred Amugi and the likes, who are keeping them busy. But when it comes to screen acting and what have you, they have totally been sidelined. Not long ago, the vibrancy of Kasum scenario came to light recently. Like recently, it came hit, giddy, giddy, giddy. All thanks to Jeffrey Nortey. When he started doing his skits and it picked up, he saw the need to collaborate with such as a movie star or a veteran in the space. And he was not shy. In fact, he was even honored to have such a vibrant or a top personality on his set or in his content? How do we treat each other in our space? How do we deal when it comes to some of these conversations? And yes, we may want to, as an actress or as an actor, you may want to blame film producers, but you also share part of the blame. Because at the end of the day, somebody would also call you somewhere and come and say, oh, Brian shoot away, Brian shoot away, Brian shoot away. And you may have your own preferences. You may have your own red card and stuff. And it is what it is. The Nigeria that we want to compare ourselves to, no, they also started from somewhere when they realized their movie industry was not up to par with us, like we said some time ago. It was the other way around. They decided to take the bull by the horn, make some sacrifices. But I doubt if today, Obi to say John Dumelomu, Majid Michelle, Mibon Nelson, them to come and shoot to help grow the industry, and they will come. The kind of quotes that the money that they will hit you with, you can't even pay. You can't even pay. So, Gloria Safo, the thing there, it is true. Your observation is very right. For me, some of us, and you see, let's also not go and put this at the doorstep of the government. That is where we lose everything. Recently, I've seen people fighting over the name of Kumawood. Obi said, Obi said they need to pay royalties to him and find him. How is that relevant to our current movie space? How is that relevant to our current movie space? Intino, Kumawood buy and you're not buy Kumawood and you'll be meanwhile, the people that are supposedly fighting for the name of Kumawood, none of them are producing movies. Yet, okay, Kumawood, the audio, now I do not the above, but not they are quoting if you are saying upon. That's it. That's it. Recently, when Shirley Frimpong Manson launched her YouTube channel, we can all see the surge or the vibrancy that is coming up, small in our movie industry. But then, what did we realize not long ago? Who do we continue? Your friend saying, YouTuber, you are tagged in a certain way. As I would serious. But go into Nigeria and check majority of where their movie contents are going in recent times. Most of them, the Ruth Kadri and all those people, where did they make it? Obviously from YouTube. But I say, your friend said, Dr. Like in funny movie to YouTube. My way funny movie, they have some names that they are giving them. Yeah, Netflix standard. Then we even sideline ourselves, and at the end of the day, nobody will do anything in this country. Well, this is the call of Gloria Safo. And to Jeffrey Nortey, yes, I think man also has a point. Yes, he does. But again, there are also one or two that are attached to it. He made a very good point that sometimes it is disheartening that these movie producers, when they are casting and it reaches the time that they don't get anything, sometimes no be I feel na me starting me he will be a man supporting me there. On him said there's that ho. On him say why wo mbetimi ate. But the moment omo ye na fa na company bi ka say sisi a the movie production I hate it nti mo mbeji 50,000, 100,000, 200,000 and fan shame ntwa movie ni nyina ndidi dia ene de ye nim desert. Oho ne nim Majid Michelle. Oho ne nim Jackie Apia. Oho ne nim friend say Yvonne Nelson. Oho ne nim all them people fella makafu. Then they will come and take a chunk of the money. And sometimes even the results that we want, we may not get. That is not to say these people are not fine actors. They are. But then, that is what Jeffrey Nortey is saying. And I understand. Sometimes it can be very disheartening. But again, Jeffrey should also understand that these people that they've also gone through the mill. They've also paid their dues to be there. So yes, there's any point, like at a certain point in time, every point in time, the kind of effort that you put in. When you are coming, because you don't have that popularity, you don't have that face, you don't have obi animu and you're with the other budget. Only Jackie Apia beko shoot movie. And yet the Jackie nimbe two posters so you the ticket number ma wo say wo koton wo kwan. It is what it is. And I can tell you that some of them or most of them have also gone through that same phase. So when they get to that point, They don't need to use their way there to go and sell tickets again for a movie. No. It now turns over. Into omo anim na ye omo we there na ye two posters so they turn. And it is the same thing. I'm sure if Jeffrey Nortey, an actor of your caliber, now you are big, very big in the space, both in Ghana and Nigeria. Say you don't go to the same set so with somebody that is coming up. It is the same thing. They who when him near the two posters, so there is no way that the upcoming actor no or be or nipa no be nim na ni face in your marketable. As at that time, the two posters to their selling movie. It is definitely your face that is going to be used, and it is a natural phenomenon. And one, but sometimes, yes, I understand your call that yes, when we are starting to get that level of standing, no, from no musomuni kakra because na time na and it is understandable. These are some of the points that I want you to note as part of this conversation that yes, sometimes it is disheartening essentially. Who as a young actor, because you need opportunity, and you set to be an alcoso. You bought pray now, spending 1 week, say, nebi mo so remo, nebi so reactors, you know. Some movie producers, the will give you opportunity near the realm. Now mo bre. So when they get there, no mu jiska kese na. I'm from already a GP. And unfortunately, it will turn to the ones that are also behind that are coming. But then, to you watching, these are the two conversations from Gloria Safo as well as Jeffrey Nortey. What do you make of this? Share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Until then, my name is Roland Amati. Goodbye.
The matter chop hot. Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye! Hey!